Today, we are finally going to build the one, the only Leonardo, part of the TMNT collab with Raid Shadow Legends. He just looks incredible. All the turtles look great visually. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit more of a Donatello guy personally. Donatello was my favorite, and then like Michelangelo, but behind Donatello, like those were my two favorites, and then like kind of like Leo and Raph, those were like kind of like down the chain because those were my brother's favorites, right? Like can't be liking the same thing. Well, my brother was a huge Leonardo fan when we were a kid. I like this kit a lot. He looks insane. We talked about it a little bit before we pulled him. But on the passive, he places a stone skin if he's below 50% HP, occurs once per skill, easy for me to say. Whenever any of the turtles attacks, he's gonna join. They all have that, so they just output more damage. This A3 is nutty, man. Attacks all enemies. Damage inflicted by the skill increases by 5% for each buff on all allies and enemies. All buffs, all allies, all enemies. I'm already thinking like in Hydra, that's gonna scale so crazy good. It removes all buffs from all enemies. If he kills an enemy, it can't be resisted. And he's got this turtle ally. If he's running turtles in there, he's gonna ignore 15% of each target's defense for each one of them on the team. Doesn't count himself. So if we run 2 or 3 of the turtles, 30, 45%. 2 turtle allies increases damage dealt proportionate to his missing HP. On 3, activates a skill whenever an ally's HP drops below 50%, occurs once per skill. If there's multiple, only happens once. His A2, kind of nutty also. Increased defense for 2 turns, ally protection on him, and then he's also got unkillable and counterattack. Now, I did already book him, so this A3 is going down to what, a 2 turn? Is that a natural? Is that actually going down to 2 turn and this actually going down to 1 turn? What? Is that actually real life? Attacks one enemy 2 times on the A1, counterattacking will repeat against a random enemy, ignores 3% up to 15%. So we're gonna build him here today, test it out a few places with some of the other turtles and have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get to work. I did farm up all of his masteries. I gotta get him a relic, I gotta get all that stuff. But while I'm doing that, let me tell you guys how you can start off your account with the free legendary, some of the best epics in the game. Before you click the link down there in the description, log out of your Polarium Play account, then click the link in the description, it'll take you to this page. Create a brand new account with a brand new email, and then complete the tutorial, and then go to your inbox and your free legendary champion will be waiting for you in there, and then you'll get your free epics as you level up your account. Okay, I had to go and look because that was kind of driving me crazy about the turns. They actually updated it so it shows the true turn. So this was originally 4 turn. We booked him. It was down to 3 turn. Same thing with this, was originally 5 turn. We booked him. He's down to 3 turn. And I missed that somewhere whenever that came out. But yeah, so 3 turn though. I mean, that's reasonable. That's very reasonable. That's what we're looking for these days as far as nice skills like that. All right, I got to get to work. All right, so for masteries, I kind of went with like a hybrid of the PvP or PvE rather of like Nuker, or we're gonna go down to Helm Smasher, everything pretty standard throughout here as far as damage, and then a little bit of a blend with support in here, getting the HP, healing him when an enemy's killed, extend 30% chance of increasing turn meter if a buff is removed, decreased cooldown chance, and extending duration cast. I don't know, I just kind of like this little hybrid of the two as far as masteries go. All right, so build number 1, I actually like this build a lot. I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to lean into Merciless because like we go 6-piece Merciless to get the 35% ignore defense, right? But then like we get like 2 of these being attack, 25% attack, we don't need attack. So it's almost like 2 are wasted. I thought about like going into like Savage or Lethal, but realistically my Savage or Lethal weren't quite as good as what I had here. Now I did have to borrow a couple pieces for this build. I'll probably swap them in and out, like the chest piece and the boots. These are for Titus. These are Titus's, but they're perfect because Leonardo scales on defense. So you can build him very similar to how you would build Titus if you're building your Titus in Merciless. The big difference is you want him with 100% crit rate. So we have him with the speed boots with 20% defense, triple roll on the defense. Insane. We got a chest with 20/20 defense. We got speed, crit rate, crit damage in there. It is only a rare, but I mean, still really solid for our needs. We have gloves here, crit damage with crit rate with a crit rate roll and speed, along with some defense with a max glyph on there. We'll take that all day. Shield, double crit rate, speed, defense on the mythical roll. Gotta love that. And then we have helmets. Just needed the double crit rate there. That was the only double crit rate. It was between that or the weapon, and I didn't really have good options for either of them, to be honest. But I do have a 5-star ring on him that's defense with double defense roll. So I was able to go with a one-off of something else. I had this mythical piece of perception laying around, at double crit rate and speed to get us to where we needed to be. And crit damage on the Ami, and defense on the banner with the double defense roll. I didn't really have any great defense banners, to be honest. So that brings us final stats to about 46,000, about 1,900 on the attack, 6,300 on the defense, 234 on the speed. I was kind of surprised I was able to get him that fast. 105 on the crit rate. I wish he had more crit damage, not gonna lie. Decent res at 209. We don't need ACK on him. I'm really torn on the relics here. For now, I have him on a Gilded Dragonstone. We have 204 defense and res. His defense increases by 1% each time he receives damage. I was between that or the dagger. I mean, like the Talon, which is going to give us 26% more crit damage. I mean, we could probably go without it. I mean, there's other ones that, I mean, I don't know which ones are coming to my head. There's other ones that are kind of catching my eye also. I don't really know where to go as far as like relics with him. If any of these relics jump out to you guys, let me know down there in the comment section, because relics are definitely somewhere where I'm still trying to struggle to figure out where the best relics go on the best people. Like what relics should I be using? I felt like this was a good piece, like getting 10% more defense. It just felt like a nice piece there, but the crit damage could be better as well, as he's only at what, 257 on the crit damage. So I don't know, is it 10% chance at more damage with the crit damage, or do we get the increased defense over time, give him a little bit more survivability? Not sure. That's where I'm going for now. Maybe we can test it both ways. I do need to rebuild my mic because I want to run the turtles together. So let me throw some gear on him real quick. And I'm going to run him with the other turtles. So just in case you're wondering how my turtles are built, we got Donnie and a 9-piece protection set, 303 speed, tons of HP. Oh my goodness, he's got so many HP. And then Michelangelo, we put him back into Merciless here. Actually stole Throat Ripper, most of Throat Ripper's gear. I had to put an attack chest on him. We do want him with a little bit of accuracy because he's got some of the debuffs in there. 50,000 on the HP, almost 6K on the attack, 257 on the speed, really quick on the speed. For the blessing, I went with Nature's Wrath. Donatello's got Cruelty. Yeah, so let's go ahead and let's show them off. Let's try some arena with these guys. All right, let's take the turtles into the arena. I'm a little bit worried about Stone Skin. I kind of want to actually go, I was gonna lead with her, but I kind of want to lead with Armand's, to be honest. Let's try this out. Let's see how the turtles do here in the regular arena. Live arena is not open. I wish it was. I kind of want to play with the turtles in live arena just to troll some people. All right, they're gonna get the turn meter boost there. That's okay. Things are fine. Things are, we're not panicking, chat. Why didn't his Armand stunned? Interesting. Let's sheep Marishka so we can get rid of that stuff. Okay, that's good. Whose turn is it? Donatello's. Yeah, that's good. Let's turn meters, strengthen, heal. That's good. The sheep hits us. We probably want to take out Marishka here, huh? I mean, it's AoE attack. we just nuked everyone. Oh my, we just nuked everyone with Leonardo. Michelangelo gonna try to finish him off. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Let's try like a team like this. I feel like this team could be a headache for us. Let's see how we can do against a team like this. Let's see how much if we can actually get. Okay, actually no stone skin. I was kind of surprised there's no stone skin. We want this. I gotta get used to the turtle skills here. Let's stun everyone. Yeah, stun everyone. Not even high res on. Okay, I thought this team would give us some troubles, but I feel like since we have AoEs, we're just gonna nuke everywhere, right? Like. Yeah, I think, and then the turtle team up. Oh, let's just nuke away. Okay, yeah, that's fun. All right, so let's try our 3 turtles in here. We got Elva, we got Chris. Chris is in a curse set. We got Feral for the res and all that kind of great stuff. And I think the turtles should do well here. I did set up the team a little bit. Let's just see how it goes. I don't know. This was just like kind of my first thought. I'm not ever going to pretend I'm the most OP like team builder for this. I'm kind of concerned about like them keeping their stuff not getting stolen. But the point here is get as much buffs on them as possible, especially for Leonardo, who's going to hit harder with more and more buffs. And just kind of let them do their thing. But he just stole. Who did he steal from? Was that Michelangelo? He stole from Michelangelo. We need a mischief, the provoker, mischief, whatever. What are the words I'm looking for? You guys know what words I'm looking for. Is it the end of the world though? That's the main question here. Can we work around it? I mean, maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, we got lots of shielding and stuff. But if Michelangelo is going to be getting targeted, that's a little bit of a problem. How do we like get a mischief tank? That's the word I'm looking for. A mischief tank, like what is needed for a mischief tank, like to make the mischief head get the right person? That's the question at hand. Let's see how it runs just for a few here. I'm kind of curious because this is where I was hoping we could see the turtles really do some nasty things in here. But obviously mischief is just always a pain in the butt. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Mischief is always going to be a pain in the butt, whether you have a mischief tank or not. It's just a nuisance. I mean, we do have the hex on everyone else, and then hopefully we can get the hex out there again when Chris goes. We got the Chris in the curse set. We got tons of debuffs here. We got tons of action. We got the counterattacks in there. I mean, things are looking good. Things are looking good, but it looks like, oh, is it because Mike gets the taunt, huh? That's why Mike's gonna have extra, because he's got the taunt. I bet mischief targets him again. So do we have to build Mike with more resist then, is the question. And then what's the number for the resist? Because we do get increased res from Feral. So we're definitely gonna get some more res. Oh, wait. Did he just miss? He went against, okay. Did he just miss on, oh no, okay, he didn't hit, okay. He did go against Chris. He should be going against, I want to see if he targets Michelangelo again before I go making any change. We're already at 13 million. I mean, that's pretty solid. I just want to see what mischief does before I go making any changes to anything here. That's always the big thing. All right, Chris, he's got a 50% chance to place the hex and he's just not landing it. Come on, Chris. That's also not as big of a deal when we start popping the heads off too. Come on. All right, there we go. Okay, he went against Leonardo and Leonardo resisted it. I guess it's gonna kind of vary a little bit, huh? That's interesting. Do we back out of it and see what our total damage could be? I'm kind of curious. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it looks like it's running really, really well. I think there's gonna be a little bit of, wild card in here. Do I run? Does Feral have just res on his aura? Do we run a res aura lead, or is that necessary? I mean, this is on Nightmare, by the way. This is on the hardest difficulty. So I'm getting a true test of what the turtles could do. We do have some quick battles. Do I want to waste a quick battle, or do I want to let it just run so I can babysit and see if it does anything catastrophic? Yeah, it seems like he's just targeting all kinds of different people here. Okay, we got cleared. Why did he not provoke? Did I not set? I don't think I set Krisk up. Something's weird with Krisk. I feel like we have to redo it anyways, unless I put the wrong skill. I don't think I'd mess with Krisk. I think I mostly did the turtles and Feral. Okay, let me go look at things real quick. Okay, so I didn't have Krisk or Feral right. I didn't have anything on Feral, but Krisk, I made sure we got the A3 on the one. Let me know what you guys think about this. I want the AoE, the decreased attack, leech. I just want the AoE first, I think, is my thought process there. I don't know, maybe we go with this first because it does do the debuff spread. I don't know, I'm gonna swap that around. We're gonna flip-flop that around. Let's put that on 1 because we'll have the debuff spread on there, and then we'll go 2 there. Donatello, we got this with this going second with it first metered, and then with the Shell Shocker, increased speed first, decreased cooldowns. I figured this will go, then he'll cool down everyone. Leo, we got same thing kind of here. We're gonna have the AoE, but we also get the unkillable counterattack, all that kind of stuff. And then Feral, we go 1 like that. Feel like that's good. I want to see how this runs before I quick battle it, because I don't even know if this is going to be the full team. All right, so let's see how things go and just kind of go from there. All right, let's just keep an eye on it, especially with what mischief does initially here. Did Krisk not? Did I not save it? No, because we got the block debuffs on. I don't know, maybe Krisk has enough accuracy that he should land it. Hold on a sec. Yeah, that's right. 454. I mean, I feel like 454 should be enough accuracy. Maybe it needs a little, I don't know. All right, so let's let this run for a little bit. I'm just kind of curious. Again, I just want to watch it and make sure everything goes well, runs smooth here. Oh, we do have that head that gives fear, which is super duper annoying. But I think we'll be okay here. I think things will be fine. So I'm gonna let this run. Let's see where mischief goes here. Okay, we resist from her. Is this just always active for mischief? I don't know. I feel like it's not, right? Like it goes to cooldown. I don't know, guys. I'm all over the place here. But yeah, I'm gonna watch this for a little bit. We'll see how it runs. If anything catastrophic happens, I'll let you guys know. I think we should be fine. We get the debuff spread on there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see. Like my normal team is like 400 million. I can't get a Titus team to work on Hydra for some reason. That's one thing I need to do. Should we revisit and try to get a Titus team to work on Hydra? Let me know in the comments. Or should we just focus on a turtle team? I mean, we still need Raph, but I feel like these three have some potential for sure. All right, let me let it run. Okay, it looked like it was running fine, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna quick battle it, and let's just see if we get full survivability here. Let's see what our damage looks. It looks like we're getting full survivability. Okay, 2.79 million damage. Not bad, not great, you know. Leo 158, Mikey 69. Do we need Mikey and Leo? Could we go with like someone else instead? But Mikey, man, Mikey's got a 5-star. I mean, Leo's doing so much damage there, right? Just testing things. What if instead of a Mikey, we ran a Lydia? Just testing things, just testing. All right, let's see what happens here. I mean, looks like same. I mean, looks like we're getting full runs. My Lydia 301. Leo gets a little bit more damage. That's probably more of the turns. I feel like we need another damage dealer in here though. Maybe Lydia not the answer. Man, yeah, it feels like we have a lot of support with like no damage. It's like all on Leo there, right? What if we ran Mikage? Because Mikage Shadowkin, Leo's Shadowkin. So when she does her thing where she's got the ally attack thing on this, Leo will join her. What if? Well, let's give it a try. Let's find out. Also, I put Feral in the lead spot, so we're less likely to get our stuff stolen. Took Elva out because if everything survives, bada bing, bada boom, daddy-o. That's more damage than I normally get. That's quite a bit. We got Feral, you can't see behind my big head, 19.89, basically 20 million. Chris, 76 million. Lydia, 30 million. I like that. That's more than my base team. I'm normally like between 300 to 400. For me, that's a good run. For me, that's a really good run for me. I think we can improve and work on things, but guys, I'm not even gonna waste any more run. I'm gonna keep this for the week. That's more damage than I normally put out using the turtles. Leonardo, 303 million. It'll eventually get there. I love it. I like it. I am excited for it. And just so you guys can see that it was on Nightmare. There we go, boys. There we go. I would still love to get a Titus team to work, but I'm fine with almost $500 million using 2 turtles. Let me know your guys' thoughts. What could I do better? What can I put in that team instead to make it better? I like that combination. I think Mikage with Leo works nice. Getting a soul for Leo would be amazing. Let me know your guys' thoughts down there in the comments section. How many turtles do you have? I just need one more. We're so close.